30-yard line. And
you, partner, because you're not as old as I am. Okay, bigger, stronger, physical guys. But in this play, they tossed it right and looked like it necessarily.
Find the best guys, plug them in on your O-line.
Right, as a general rule, early all the time.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level. Use his legs in the game plan, so there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Hey, 0-0-0. Good job right there.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Got off top.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
All right, let's run something here.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Brees going to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sharon Reed muscles his way in for the sack. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Now Brees. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Get out of here, Rodney. I ain't following.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Buying time to his left.
All of a sudden we scared.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket.
Before he wasn't scared to run.
Just chucked
to Wilson.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Check, go 14.
On third down, Wilson dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left. And that is intercepted on the sideline.
That's 2 interceptions I've had.
They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On fourth down, very good kick. Angled for the sidelines.
Sideline, okay.
Field position game here is a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth.
All right.
That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Easy. Switch.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And finally taken down to the 26-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Good. Ready. Check.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And an alley to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Breeze. And this is caught for the grab. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 5-8.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They run it for the first time in the backup Murray. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Breeze now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
I tried to even throw it out to the outside of him. The dude standing there, but that's all right.
10 now from the 29. Now Breeze. Well, this is caught by Ginn. And down
juked him out, baby.
He goes. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Got a man open, it's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
7-7, baby.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive.
Put him in contain, make sure we hold
They
it.
punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down.
Got him in the back,
5,
baby.
6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
on second down. It's Carson. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria,
we'll take that.
of Canada.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
This is Harris.
Come on, no one pulled it
Big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position. Now Breeze lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Trash.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down now, it's Carson. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios.
An animation was that.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
We ain't sweating it.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
This time Wilson will throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with
God, why are you such a pussy, bro?
And it'll bring up a 2nd down.
You keep running with Wilson like you to throw it. It's just take off and run.
Down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh, come on. Y'all there to stop that fucking fail me.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. A.J. Klein able to get him for a loss of about 3. 2nd down and goal. Wilson steps away to
of course. A contain on it didn't do shit.
Touchdown. Russell Wilson as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning.
Oh, my God.
So
how does he...
Sustained drive to get him down the field.
That should have just went to the house, right? Somehow that blocking it into my dude or some shit, but...
That does him no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Line. Go ahead and blitz that line. Go ahead and blitz that. Blitz that line. Go ahead and blitz that line.
And all the way down to the 5. A big play there out of Kamara. 49 yards on the ground. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
They come out here in the eye. The carry here for the big tight end. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Teddy Bridgewater keeping it himself from a yard out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
With it.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what it's nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Get out of my house.
Wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Oh, my God, Lang.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And not much on the return there. He'll take it over.
Holy, how did McDougal get in front of that?
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points
on. All right, whatever, we'll get it.
But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a pass dumped off to his running back and able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Forced out to his left.
Come on, up rushing with Russell.
Running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here's Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Kamara trying to right side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Oh, what a game it's been.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, Breeze gets this one to Hill. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That'll be complete to Cook. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so.
4th quarter.
But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily The coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Is that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. They'll wind up getting 4 there.
Come on, Rodney.
And we'll leave them now with a 3rd down situation.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf.
Good one.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex.
Read that one.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So after the INT, it's Breeze. They're going deep for Hill. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Throwing that. I should have threw it away. Everything was covered, though.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
I was hoping for a 50-50 ball. That was my fault, man. I'm disappointed in myself. Don't worry.
Here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Well, 2nd down pass play there.
Rolling out with him is not going to work today, man. I'm not just going to give it to you.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Wilson.
Oh,
picked. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one. When a quarterback sneak is run well, many at home wonder what's so tough about that.
At the house, I knew he was going to do a QB sneak.
But it really pays to be shifty like a Russell Wilson, because you have to know where the hole is and get there quickly.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Better missed one, man. Come on, that should have been picked.
Interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
He calling all kinds of. He gets this. He don't want to miss it.
Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Called it. I saw him reverse out the route, and I went with it.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
There we go, baby. There we go.
To the 33-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Running with Kamara, and he'll go down at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first
touchdown
down
ends
run, and
it.
it's 2nd and 4. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Smith here. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Bridgewater with a keeper. And just a short gain that time.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. All that, and then...
yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Sneak, it's Bridgewater.
Boom. Oh my God, how much
keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Now they'll run. Murray. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And Lutz puts this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now a desperation throw. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Pretty sure
a gain of
but it's not over. We ain't getting this up.
First down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Bing!
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done.
Alright, guys. Oh, expert.
Someone is not.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to play you, expert. Did not know you were watching my stream. That is really awesome. Yeah, dude, what's your PSN, expert?
So that'll do it for us.
Give me a second to go pee.
Charles Davis and all the hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Alright, expert, I'm back. I had to go to bath. Yeah, man, let me add you, man. Eventually, if that's the account that's on Facebook, you know, that does a lot of Madden, you quite a bit, man. I'm actually quite a pretty big fan, man. Saw you old not too long ago with the Vice. So, heck yeah, man. Let's picture of that because I gotta search you. All right. Capital X, lowercase x. Alright. Friend request sent, expert. Expert, I don't know if you have already or if you haven't, but if you have, sub to me, bro. You know, give me a subscribe, trying to build a channel. I actually do have a face cam, so that's my bad. But I usually have it on. I take it out of my PlayStation and just forgot to plug it back in. But yeah, man, sub to the channel, bro. We'd love to play. expert. I sent the so. Okay, you're alright. Cool. Let me see. What's going on? Are you gonna use the Saints? I saw you stop. I'll switch to a different team. I'm actually a Giants fan and really booty on the game. All they have is Saquon Barkley. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch to all white jerseys in case of Cleveland have on that black.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken in after one. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All right.
Ready, 5-9.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
I saw Richardson coming in and try to move
close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
All right, what else
Just a
we got?
1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming out watching the channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to comment too, like.
To throw, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets and he's delivering.
Oh, okay. 1 yard line. It's okay.
First drive going to plan so far. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. What's good on the extra point? And it's
Good drive, Saints. Let's play some defense.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
An unplanned late night stream.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb.
Get him down, get him down.
Able to slip across the 35.
All right, let's run some
That'll move the sticks for the Browns.
closer together stuff.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run. Chubb.
All right.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
2 runs, try some others.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and 1, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Good pick, good pick.
Would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive. Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and
Good hit, Davenport.
be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 2nd and 11 now, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he's got his man. That's Landry.
I don't know if I was on defensive lineman trying to
30-yard line.
That's okay.
Good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Go chase him down, Bill. Go chase him down, Bill.
34 yards there and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Throwing, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And
almost got the strip.
20 before he's brought down.
All right, good play, good play.
Gain of 17. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, 47. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Real. Hey, Alpha.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air
push
attack.
Kamara. All right.
Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Ready, 5-9. Here we go. Tight end Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Wilson. And his guys are going to get the football.
That was a good pick, though. I'll give you that.
28-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yes, sir.
They'll get 3 out of the dump-off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
I just can't get to it.
Finds Beckham complete. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7. Breeze now to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Ready. You ready?
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
We did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And a diving grab. I think he got
that. Went a little bit further than I wanted it to, but
15 and a Saints 1st down.
I'll take it. Thank you, Graham.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze now. It's caught, Smith. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Oh, God, it took him forever to throw it over.
Down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now Breeze. The open man is Smith. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked
Come on,
off.
yeah, I need you to try to get up there and catch
Surprising
it.
to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Breeze going to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
Nothing going. Come on
they
now.
sack him back right around the 44. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Here's Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15, and he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
12-second run off.
So
I don't know why it
two
takes 12
quarters
seconds to
down,
line
two
up.
remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Strip it. Come on. Oh.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there. They'll try to get the offense going.
Come on, he's on the block, that guy.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Breeze. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone.
There we go, another tutty.
New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 50 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Mayfield down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
I saw it.
Tight end, David Njoku. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. First down, Mayfield. Looking deep downfield.
Damn, I was using that the whole way, too.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 51 yards. And the Browns get a score closer. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
No, how'd they not hold that? Come on.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze gets this one to Hill. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Open man is Higgins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down.
Higgins scrambled for that first.
The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Mayfield now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
He's driving.
He's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, Higgins. Oh, not Higgins. That guy is. How did he not pick that?
We have not
Higgins.
seen a whole lot of
I don't know
wide
what's
open
from his guy's
receivers.
name.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Landry, the intended target. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 9, Breeze again has it complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with it.
And how about this, a fake?
Took him so long to throw that.
And this is incomplete. A huge
If he would have threw it early, man, it would have been an easy, like,
10-yard
completion, but it took him so long to throw it.
This will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And now here is another interception. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. That one a gain of 20 in a 1st down.
And Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead, your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
Now Breeze. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Good pick.
Lay it up there, let him go get
it.
He got it. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 2nd down. To throw is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Again, it's Breeze.
Huh, Breeze, where are you throwing?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
All right, man. If I get the ball back, I will.
Yeah, this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't
already,
go
man. I'm
away.
pretty sure we talked before.
Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Hey, alert 33. I got it.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield. He gets it complete to Harris. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Taysom Hill.
A.J. Klein. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Ready? Waiting.
What? Got play first.
He's going to throw here. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st
Okay,
and
they're
goal.
not going to put him in, I guess.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Let's go
It's a backup in. Okay.
And the lead is now 24.
Hi guys, I was wondering, you know, Ian wanted me to put in Taysom Hill on the show, but it didn't do it. I had to stop off the first play with Breeze because Kamara down.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I did not know that. I just wanted to read option play because I knew they had the Taysom Hill package.
Just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Good game,
and
expert.
The coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Oh, he actually ran the ball.
Something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get
GG, bro.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable, and both of them came together.
Alright guys, I think that does it for the stream tonight. We're gonna hit the bed another time. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for watching, for subscribing.
The Saints are winners.
Love you guys. Appreciate you tomorrow.